Hi, I'm Jeff Thomas. I'm a chef, but aren't we so much more than what we do? I'd like to think so. I'm a husband, a best friend, a brother, so many other things, a godfather, a man of God, so many other things besides just a chef. So when I look at my life, I'd like to say that who I am now is a product of three significant stages of my life: childhood, my transitional period, and manhood. Starting with childhood, when I was a kid, I just basically wanted to be cool. I wanted to be liked. My role models were, of course, my father, but beyond that, Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles, Hulk Hogan, Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell, and Arthur Fonzarelli. Hey, like every kid, I struggled to find my way. Ended up hanging out with some of the guys I definitely didn't need to be hanging out with. Got in a little bit more trouble than I needed to, and then I wanted to. That is something that I don't regret. That's something that helped me to realize that a change had to happen. At that time, I just didn't know how to break the cycle that I was in, but I knew that it had to be broken and that it would be broken. Moving on to my transitional period, and I like to call it the period where the cycle was broken. After high school, I went directly to college. I wish I would have waited for academic purposes because I dropped out after my first year. But had I not gone, I would never have met Hillary Welcome. Now, Hillary Thomas is my wife. In college, we became best friends. We were friends for 4 years before we started dating because someone told us that we were actually in love, and we decided to, take a second look at our relationship and say, hey, let's give it a try. Hillary and I dated for a year before we were baptized together. If you're not sure what baptism is, within the Christian faith, it's an outward expression of an inward change. It's just something to say that I am changed. We were able to share that together, and not a lot of people are allowed to do that or are able to do that. That's something that I feel bonds us closer than even the marriage. We were married a year later in August of 2010. It was my wife and my God that sparked the change to pull me out of that cycle. Wanting to be the best man that I could be for her and for him is what made me the man that I am now. As a man now, I'm a 26-year-old head chef. I read a lot of books, attend classes and seminars and things like that to help to shape me into the best God fearing husband and one day father that I can possibly be. I've traveled a long way from where I started to where I am now. I don't regret anything that happened. It helped to shape me. I I remember now that my past helped to shape my present. And because of my wife and my God, I'd like to think that my future is looking pretty bright.